Hey guys, welcome. This is Team Purpose Pursuers, and this is Michael Holmes, and this is just a small presentation. And I also a welcome to you guys that are in also with Team Purpose Pursuers that are logging into our real membership so that you can see exactly what we're doing with correct tax withholding, how you can start out the right way with your real estate investing, and also doing your things so you can do your own Purpose Pursuer things in your own lane and your own things in your own time, all those things all together into one. So let's get started. I am Michael Holmes, as I said before, with Team Purpose Pursuers, an independent representative with Myecon. And I love Myecon because they give you the wealth strategies and the principles that you need to do anything else that you need to go into life, whatever that may be, into a different career, business idea, nonprofit, whatever that may be for you and your family. So let's dive on in, okay? And what we're going to talk about is correct tax withholding, because many times it's over 75% of America has the incorrect tax withholdings. And what that's causing is that you're having lost opportunity costs. Basically, you're giving away money that you could have been using to pay down debt or to make more money. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And let's look at it as we're talking about. And you can see here, it's a 2018 form with a W-4 calculator training. Okay. I know that probably a lot of you have not seen this one before, but this is going to be mind blowing. This is going to be captivating for those people that really want to stop the loss, because when you start to make money, that's great. That's awesome. But before you start to make money, first thing you have to do, you have to start to stop the holes, stop the losses. Okay. And the W-4 calculator, what does that do? That helps to protect against having too little tax withheld and facing an unexpected tax bill or penalty at tax time next year. Because so many times you probably heard people do, let's raise it up to 6 or 12 allowances or dependents, as they say, and then raise it back down and 6 months later, and you just trying to play the game, hoping that you don't get caught between that thing, because we know you don't have 6 or 12 children, so let's just show you how to do that the right way. All right. And the average refund is about $3,000. You may prefer to have less tax withheld up front and receive more in your paycheck, which is what Myecon recommends. Yeah, just a simple disclaimer, okay? Because Myecon nor do I, we do not guarantee you will receive an increase in your check by adjusting your form W-4. Results will vary based on each individual's unique financial situation. So you must see a qualified tax professional if you still are unsure about your own form, okay? This is just education so you'll know what to do. Now let's look at the particular status. This is a family status filing, a married filing jointly. Okay, this is the example that we're going to use, and let's use a combined $100,000 income. Husband 45,000, wife 55,000. Also, they have two dependents, which totaling about 4,800 a year in childcare. And we all know that's probably a little low in childcare there, but anyway, what we're looking at here is the simple status of the Johnson family. And you see, this can be so many families today. Now, what we're going to tie in on, what we're going to zoom in on, is the withholding calculator. Now, this is how you get to your withholding calculator. You just simply go to Google and you type in the IRS W-4 calculator. And you can see here on the screen. But if you're just listening, it's just IRS space W-4 space calculator. All right. And when you see it here, you see how, how it's highlighted. So you're looking for the irs.gov site, and the end suffix is going to say withholding calculator. Okay. 2018. All right. Now, of course, I'm sure it's advanced now, or, as of this recording, this is what it is. All right. Now, when you get in, you just simply put in your information. Now, we're going to put in information based on the Johnsons, okay? So, what filing status will you use on your 2018 income tax return? Okay, married filing joint return. Can someone else claim me as his dependent? No. General information, we talked about dependents. and those number of dependents and over those type of things. And so also we want to talk about the jobs. So general information continue also is select the total number of jobs in which you and your spouse are currently or will be employed. Enter military retirement pay or taxable pensions as additional separate jobs. Okay, so it's a husband and wife on this example. So we click drop down box and we selected two. All right, as you can see here, if there's any tax deferred retirement plan details, 401ks, those type of things, or if you contribute to some other type of pre-tax plans or a cafeteria plan or health insurance, those type of things, those need to be notated here as well. And also select the number of dependents you would claim on your tax return, two, as per this particular situation. All right, child independent care. Now, select the number of qualifying persons for this credit. They said they had two children, so you two, $4,800 a year. Select the number of qualifying children again, two. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Earned income tax credit, just in case. Other credits, just in case. Income and withholding, right? Wage income and withholding, like we said before, 45,000, 55,000. And it's really, really easy. Just ask you the questions and you fill in here. Job one, job two, any bonuses you expect to receive, total federal income tax. Okay. Enter the federal income tax withheld from your last salary payment. And just finish your pages out there. Then you'll go into your non-wage income, right? And you enter the total of any other taxable earned income. Adjustments that are left, right? The adjustment here for 2018 for the IRA contributions for them was $4,150, okay? Deductions. If your standard deduction, 24,000, is more than your total itemized deductions, your standard deduction will be used to calculate your withholding. So that's just general numbers that they give you when you're or somebody's doing your taxes. If you do them or somebody else is doing your taxes, you start out with a certain number of your standard deduction. Okay, so that number can vary depending on what you did the previous year and what's going on at your particular time. All right. So particularly at this one, the standard deduction is 24,000, and as you see here, if it's more than the total itemized, then you enter those. Now, what we did here, we didn't used to do those. We didn't need to do those because that was enough for them. All right. Well, what they're doing, rather, I won't say it's enough for them. We're doing the calculator, so we're going to see, what we should be putting in. Okay. Now, results. Now, accordingly, remember I said that 78%, over 75% of America is overpaying? Let's look and see what's happening. Based on the information you previously entered, your anticipated income tax for 2018 is $3,302. If you do not change your current withholding arrangement, you will have $10,272 withheld for 2018, resulting in an overpayment of almost $7,000, $6,970 when you file your return. You're overpaying. That's money you're giving them. You don't have to. You can be doing a lot more things with that $6,970, right? Okay. If you want your withholding to more closely match your anticipated tax, adjust your withholding on new forms W-4 as follows. Job one, which has projected salary of 45,000, 9 allowances. Job two, which has projected salary of 55,000, 11 allowances. See, it maps it out for you, so you kind of know exactly. So instead of doing this hiking up for 4 or 5 months of the year or 6 months of the year, and then trying to bring it back down and trying to hope you get away with a audit or anything like that, you can have everything aligned, and then you can say, I wish somebody would try to audit me, because you have everything in place, right? So that's the whole point of being a part of the business, understand, right? So based on the information you entered, if you file a new form W-4 for the rest of 2018, the expected refund to which you may be entitled should be about $125. Okay. See, what you want to do is you want to maximize. You want to get to where you're using the most money that you can throughout the year, right? What's the use of giving the money at the end of the year? because it's not gaining interest or anything like that. So why not take that 6,970, put it into something that creates income, put it into something that's going to create a return. Okay. So we always talking about, or I won't say we, but I always hear people say you don't have enough money to start a business or this, that, and the other. So with this, I'm sure that you can start a business with, I'm sure they could start a business with an extra $7,000 a year. Okay. Let's finish this up. Strategy beats sales every time. So 6,970 was a number we were talking about. So that goes into retirement now, right? Because everybody's number one goal is what? Current lifestyle. Number two, future lifestyle. Those two should be really aimed to getting at the same time. Current and future lifestyle should be working at the same time. So now you can do that a little bit more. Company match on 401k, tax refund 975, saved 858 on taxes, grand total $15,773. Okay. And what happened there? All they did was understood the strategy. Okay. And that's what we want to understand. And this is what we want others to understand, that strategy beats sales every time. So once you get yourself in position, the mindset's together, and then your finances are together, because now you've plugged in the holes. You stop the process of the inflation zapping your dollars. You stop the process of the income tax or federal tax zapping your dollars 28 to 32% every time you get paid. You stop that process. So you also started to reduce the amount of debt that you have, because you have more cash coming in. So you start paying down debt. You didn't have to get in any further debt either. So now also you don't have to do what? You're not making any negative cash flow decisions. Those four things are the ways that get into way, or the things that get in the way of your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle acclamations. Okay. So that's what we want to focus on, so that we can start implementing those three strategies, those three solutions that we so often talk about, which is what? That is cash flow management, what we're talking about right here. And that is also business income, and that is investment income. So now when you got those things together, you don't have to worry about any other pieces. All you have to do is go ahead and pursue your purpose. Now, once again, guys, I just want to leave you with that. I want to be this a short one and a short introduction and a short explanation as well. But this is Michael Holmes with Team Purpose Pursuers and the Real University. Have a good one.